Hello and welcome to Too Old and Too Slow, and in this episode I'm racing my Formula Ford at Oulton Park in the Gold Cup. Okay, so a couple of days before we go up to Oulton Park, so I'm getting the car out to give it a good prep. So a bit of a clean, hoover out all the stones, don't know how they got there, tighten up every nut and bolt, get it up to temperature, as you can see, just under 100 degrees. So I can check the levels, come back here. Oh dear, I think maybe the water's a little bit over full, but I can check that once it cools down a bit. So I just get the car on, load it up, and get on my way to Oulton Park. Well, this is a novelty, scrutineering. Haven't done this for over a year, so let's push the car in and let the guys have a look at the car. So here we go, first testing session. Just need to relax into this, take it easy, feel where the grip is, and slowly build up my speed. So this is just a general open wheel session, lots of different types of cars, F4s, F3s, and I'm just concentrating what I'm doing, and then whoa, there we go, didn't see him coming. Lots of really interesting stuff out here, so I'm trying to concentrate what I'm doing. I'm always got to be looking in my mirrors just in case. As I head towards the Shell Oils hairpin, someone in front's just gone off, so that's going to red flag this session. At the end of testing, we had a bit of time. Ben needed a hand getting a bracket on his radiator welded up, so I pushed him down and had a look around the garages. Time to get serious, qualifying. It's a full grid, over 30 cars, so I've got to pick my spot and try and go for it. I soon find a car from a different class, and I try and latch on the back of him, hopefully use a tow. The tow is really important around Oulton Park, because there's some long straights. If I could sit on his gearbox, it'll give me a real good chance of setting a good time. Yeah, it's hard to set a good time, the traffic's quite heavy. I've been following this guy for a few laps, and then unfortunately I lose a tow because a little bit of traffic through the chicane. I really have got to send this as quickly as I can. I think the best way past Mike is just through braking. I'm going to brake late and brake hard. I find myself on my own, so now's the time to settle down, get the rhythm, and really bang in a good old lap. So I'm just trying as hard as I can. Yeah, but unfortunately I'm trying too hard. A little bit of understeer, off the track, bounce over the curb, and I head across the line, and that is the checkered flag.
Okay, here we go. This is the first race, Oulton Park Gold Cup. So the aim is to, on the left we've got Ben, who's on the outside of the first corner. I'm going to want to stick right on the back of Mike, who's in front of me. We're all about the same speed, so we should have a good race here. It's a big grid, so it's going to take a little bit of time to grid up. So I'm looking for the green flag behind me.
I'm looking at the distance, looking for the red lights. There they are, and away we go! Again, not quite the start I was looking for. It's going to be a big bum fight through the first corner. I'm determined to get the inside line, but yeah, Ben's slightly ahead of me, and he's got me there. What I need to do is really sit on the tail of this group and try and see if I can battle my way past a couple of these guys. sure Ben could see me in his mirrors. I'm going to maybe try and outbrake him on the inside, up around the shallow oil's hairpin. Ben's struggling with new brake pads. I've got a chance on the inside. He closed the door on me, but coming up to the chicane, there's another opportunity. I really think Ben's struggling with those brake pads. See a faster car from a different class behind me, but unfortunately I let somebody through who's in my race as well. So I'm not going to let him get away with that. I'm going to chase him down and see if I can get past. Let's have a look down here. My mirror's completely full. There's one on the left and one on the right. And the hunt continues. I've got to get this guy. See how I can get under braking and through this chicane. Almost there, just need a little bit more courage and I'll get past the guy. Yeah, another look on the inside here, still just not quite enough speed. I need to probably think a little bit harder before I start making crazy lunges. Well, I've had a good look at this guy for a few laps and I think I know where I can get him. Under braking into the chicane at Knickerbrook. Here we go, half the job done. I want to get on the inside for the next right-hander. I'm not quite alongside, so I have to concede the corner. I lost a little bit of momentum there, so I've got to redouble my efforts to get right up behind him and then try and find another spot where I can be a little bit more successful. Pushing as hard as I can, a little bit of understeer through here. I'm as close as I can probably get, and if I can get a good tow through here, there's a chance I can try and take him towards the end of the start-finish straight. As we're pushing on, I can see Ben and Mike up ahead. So we're making some quite good progress. So let's see if we can catch them up, and maybe there's an opportunity there to get past one or two people. The Heritage Formula Ford race started 20 seconds behind us. And in my mirrors I can see a yellow car which is chasing me down, a little bit quicker than me, but I'm focusing on the race that I'm in. So if he wants to get past me, he has to get past me on his own terms, but I'm sticking with the car I'm racing, which is the car in front of me. Racing hard, I can feel my tyres start to go off a little bit, but I'm not going to quit. So keep on pushing, and we're just sliding off the track just a little bit. I don't think that we could be pushing much harder than we are. And here he comes, there's that yellow car again, and he's almost off the track. I'm going to try and sit on him and try and get a bit of a tow behind him, and you never know, there could be an opportunity for an overtake. And with a load of tyre smoke, I can catch the guy in front a little bit, get myself nice and close, and see if there's further opportunities. And the guy driving that yellow car really is pushing as hard as he possibly can, isn't he? There's a bit more traffic appears in the mirrors. All I can do is use the cars in front to get a bit of a tow down some of these straights, and hopefully that will help me out a little bit late in the race. But time is running out. It's only a 20-minute race and we're nearly done. Looking ahead, I can see double waved yellow flags, so I'm slowing right down. There's a car on the track. And over the line, that's the end of race 1. What a battle. And we're straight into race 2. Lights out and away we go. Well, that was a really disappointing start, wasn't it? The car doesn't feel right. It feels like it's down on power. Right now, all I've got to do is find somewhere safe to park, let a few cars go past. And I reckon if I park up here on the left, I'll be safe out the way, and the race can continue for everybody else. Well, that's a sad way to end a race, isn't it?
That was the end of my race. I think it's probably electrical failure. So I'm just going to jump in the car and get a tow back to the paddock. Jesus. Okay, so I've got an electrical problem. I'm pretty sure I could feel the car going. Maybe it's just a coil or something. So I have to speak to Mark when we get back to the paddock and try and come up with a plan and what the best thing to do is. So hopefully it won't be too expensive. We live in hope anyway. Car's broken. Electrical. Yeah, there's no grinding though, just that little line. So we quickly diagnosed what the problem was. So we take off the distributor cap. You can see this wire here is broken. It was, can you see that? Yeah, it was rubbing on the rotor arm as that's rotating. And you can see a little bit of a witness mark there. And that snapped wire stopped my race. So a quick repair, replace the that mechanism, that wiring, and the car will be good to go. And that's it for this video. The Crossley's back in one piece, and we'll be testing at Silverstone, and I hopefully get some footage of me driving this and maybe some other cars as well. And then at the weekend I'm heading up to Anglesey to race the Marcos, hopefully flying up there, so there'll be a little bit of flying footage as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you next time.